Today I discuss sentence, but not assertive, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory because that has already been done. Today, sentence according to clause structure is divided into simple, compound, complex, and compound complex sentence. So today I'm going to do that in a very simple way. First is say simple sentence. Simple sentence. Simple sentence consists of one subject plus one word. That is independent clause. One independent clause. So for example, construct simple sentence has one subject and one verb. Simple sentence consists of one independent clause that is also called main clause. So make a sentence. For example, the weather is good. Or number 2, the students study English. The students study English. This is subject and this is verb, and it is independent clause. The weather subject, this is verb. So these two sentences are examples of simple sentence. Now come to number 2, that is compound sentence. Compound sentence consists of two independent clauses. Two independent clause. Two independent clause. Independent clauses are also called main clauses. So compound sentence consists of two independent clauses. Coordinators are used there. Coordinators, and for those coordinators to remember fanboys. You keep in mind fanboys because the first letter begins with this either F, A, N, B, O or Y is for what. Now let us decode this fanboys. What fanboy stand for? So this F for then N. No, A for and, then N for nor, B for B, fan boys, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. So this fan boys, because first letter is either F, A, N, B, O, Y, S, that is fanboys. This you keep in mind that each and every compound sentence must have any of these coordinators. So two independent clauses joined, connected, linked together by any of the coordinators is compound sentence. Now look at example. She played badminton and walked in the park. She played badminton and walked in the park. So this and the coordinator is used here, and there are two independent and main clauses. Hence this is an example of compound sentence. Now come to complex sentence. Complex sentence. Complex sentence usually has one independent, that is main clause, and one subordinate clause. One main clause, one subordinate clause. One and main clause is also called independent clause. One main clause plus one subordinate clause. That is also called dependent clause. This subordinate is also called dependent clause. And subordinating conjunctions like because, they are connected with because, since, while, as, that, who, which, etc. So these subordinating conjunctions are used. This because, since, while, as, that, who, which, etc. to construct complex sentence that consists of one main clause and one subordinate clause. I taught them because they are good students. So this CC, because they are good students. This is dependent clause. This is subordinate clause and joined by, connected by this because, subordinate connects. I taught them. This is main clause. So this is example of complex sentence. And now compound complex sentence. Compound complex sentence. Compound complex sentence. As is clear with this, compound complex means it has some features of compound, some characteristics of complex sentence. So it's blend of both compound and complex, so called compound complex sentence. It has two or more main clause. I think by now you understand it that main clause is also called independent clause. Two or more main clause plus at least one subordinate clause to one dependent clause. Just as main clause is also called independent clause, likewise dependent clause is also called subordinate clause. Example, use in a sentence. While I was walking, the girls danced and the boys sang. So this while I was walking is what? While I was walking is dependent clause, subordinate clause. And the girls danced as well as the boys sang, these two are independent main clauses. Hence, this is perfect example of compound complex sentence. I think it's clear to you, and this is very useful for all those professionals, students, aspirants who want to improve their spoken English, as well as those who are preparing for university examinations, competitive examinations, because in almost all the main exams, transformation of sentences is set, and you are asked to transform a simple sentence into compound sentence, a compound sentence into a complex sentence, and a complex sentence into a compound complex sentence. And sometimes for identifying these kinds of sentences, whether a particular sentence is simple sentence or compound sentence or complex sentence or compound complex sentence. And sometimes it is also asked to construct different types of sentences. So there shouldn't be any confusion. Let me again recapitulate that earlier in the videos we did kinds of sentence on basis of meaning and word order. They were assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Now today I did this sentence as per clause structure. As per clause structure, sentence is divided again into four, that is simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence, and how to construct them, how coordinators are used for a compound sentence, subordinators are used for complex sentence, and then how compound complex sentence has minimum two main clauses that are also called independent clauses and at least one subordinating clauses. I think you have learnt it. I tried my best to simplify it for your convenience today this much. Thank you so much. Be with me, like, subscribe, and follow my videos to learn English for all purposes. Thank you so much.